Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie, and welcome back to another reaction video to Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, the war has started. We have several battle fronts going on here, but the one that we have kind of been focusing on is Kakashi and like Zabuza and the other 7 Blade Warriors of the Mist. I can't remember their title, so I apologize. But Kakashi is fighting them again, ending them again. They need to rest. It's not right. Kabuto, you haven't come in. And I don't know if he's ever going to get his, but I don't wish ill on people. But man, Kabuto has no business bringing up the past. Maybe there's things that need to be left or that need to go, that need to get like answered and addressed. Like Sai and his brother, I totally was here for that, even though it was still really sad. I didn't want that necessarily, but I'm glad that they got their closure on their story. So that I understand, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of that happening, closure all around for everyone, but some of these people, they don't need to be here, especially as puppets. It's just awful. We're going to see how the rest of this goes. As usual, I'm scared, but it's fine. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this episode. I don't know what else there is to say. I should have said something else, but you know, here we are.
And with this next group of shinobi, I anticipate bigger and better results by keeping all their thoughts and emotions intact. I think I'll let him do his own thing after the summoning jutsu.
That could be really good or really bad. And I'm afraid to find out which. Right. Summoning. More bodies.
The second Tsuchikage. The third Raikage. The second Mizukage. The fourth Kazekage.
Oh no, of course. Of course they're gonna have his dad.
And they kill each other off.
Where am I? What's going on?
Hold on. We're just gonna
let the Kage and their progeny kill each other off.
Okay, great. Fine. Dumb. I hate it.
I am the fourth Kazekage of the Sand. My predecessors have told me about the exploits of you 3.
That means the Sand has continued through to the 4th... No, it has to be the 5th generation by now. It feels incredibly strange being here in the future like this.
Listen, this isn't really the future. We're just beings brought back from the past. Don't interrupt me anymore, or I'll kill you.
You already did. Yeah.
You remember? I'm just trying to tell you the story of the second Hokage, the one who resurrected us.
Did he, though? Did he?
Even by my time, the second Hokage was already long deceased. But there was another shinobi who'd also mastered the reanimation jutsu.
Orochimaru. Boo.
But there hasn't been any word from headquarters that they detected the enemy.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well,
Maybe there are some enemies that even the guys at HQ can't detect. I mean, I'm sure the enemy will only revive really strong shinobi, you know?
yes,
So we seriously have to fight dead people?
Yes.
What do we do?
Uh-huh.
I'm getting really scared here.
Yes. That. All of that.
Darui's first company's about to come under attack by thousands. I'm going to need help distinguishing the reanimated ninja from the white ones.
All right. You take charge of the broad-range scan.
I can't. I'm not saying that their plan isn't smart, because it is. This is what they could do. But this is so stressful. Oh, we're on the beach. Okay. Sure. Of course. And they're going to come up out of the ocean. Oh, something out of my worst nightmare.
And their number is not the only concern. Just as headquarters reported, I can distinguish which are the adept ones with my Byakugan.
Well, they're also dressed differently, which might help.
Look towards 10 o'clock.
Of course.
That's...
I just got chills. I'm not gonna lie. My whole body shivered. Oh, no! No! Okay, but he's not going where Shikamaru is, so I guess I should be grateful for that. I hate this.
Who are those two shinobi? They possess the Nine Tails chakra, and they have a lot of it.
I'm sorry, what?
There's no mistaking it.
What?
It's the gold and silver brothers
What?
of the cloud.
What's that? Even Dawn has been revived?
Yeah, no, that's not good. But Nine-Tails chakra. Excuse me? Can we circle back to that?
Withstand this many powerful shinobi. The tide of battle is fluid, like a living thing. It can change at any second. And to discern those changes is why you brought me here. Look at the map. To get started, let's verify the status of every company.
Yes, let's get a status update on everybody. Maybe get the knots out of my stomach. Okay.
On the other main battlefield, facing the previous Kage who suddenly appeared, is Gaara's fourth company. We'll call that Battlefield B.
I might confuse this. I might forget. It's fine. Everything's fine.
When you look at it like this, it appears that we're evenly matched in strength with our enemy.
But they're going to say that and something's going to happen.
From there, half of Gaara's force will head to join up with Darui's first company as reinforcements.
Okay. But does that mean that they're going... that?
And after they
Will
wipe
it...
out the enemy at Battlefield A, Darui's first company and Gaara's squads will turn back towards Battlefield B.
Okay. Not that this isn't bad. What do I know about battle strategy? But it's never that simple.
Familiar with the enemy, they can attack the white ninja from behind with a high rate of success.
Okay, that does make sense considering
And
who's
then,
in which
as for
group.
Battlefield B,
But the other
it's
ones...
doubtful the former Kage will launch an attack.
Why not?
If our
They-
troops suddenly drop to half their number, the enemy is going to think we're up to something. They'll be wary of a careless move.
Will they? Or would they take that opportunity? I mean, they're also fighting amongst themselves because, you know, he said, she said, you killed me, I killed you.
Let's try it.
Good. Inuichi, are you listening?
Yes, I've already relayed it. Also, we've contacted Mifune about the commando unit, and they're on their way.
Right, the samurai.
Shizune divide the injured up evenly to be treated as well.
I'm glad we got like a lesson in battle strategy, but I'm concerned. It never works out the way you want it to.
Faith in our comrades.
And slow music in the back. And they'll just keep marching on. You guys can't afford to get tired, and somebody is probably going to get tired, and there's going to be this whole, like, you know, just like that, too.
Simultaneous activation of 3 chakra natures. Wind, earth, and fire, too. Lord Second was my mentor, the one who taught me particle style.
Oh,
Cannot
that
believe that I have
sucks.
to battle my master at my age. It does not pay to live a long life.
So will you go then?
I know that wasn't meant to be funny, but I do appreciate I wonder if I'll be that wise when I'm older.
And it was his youthful determination that was the primary catalyst. So you're suggesting that could have the opposite effect out there on the battlefield? Thank you, sir. I appreciate your insight.
Well then, I suppose it's time for me to leap into the war and show all these young brats what fighting is really about.
Get all these whippersnappers. Show them what I'm made of.
There are times when your body won't do what you want. Certain actions seem to be restricted.
You're right. It does appear to be that way. I had thought about killing you earlier, but my body wouldn't allow me to do it.
It's a shame. I would have enjoyed battling with all of you.
So, but they still have like free will of sorts. Oh, he's upset. Maybe he always looks that way, but he's definitely upset. I mean, this is the man that like tried to kill him and, you know, did all kinds of other awful things. So, you know, I don't know how to go about talking about this. So we're just going to try to start from a point and maybe we'll get to another point. So I appreciate the lesson on battle strategy. Obviously, we see where Shikamaru gets his brain from. His dad is very much the same way. Just like I was saying, just because you think it's going to go one way doesn't mean that's always how it's going to be, though, you know, your experiences in battle, tactics, and war and stuff like that could probably give you a basic understanding of how people are likely to react, what you know, what kind of information you have about certain shinobi and things like that, what you know, at least what they think they know of the enemy and the reanimation jutsu and all that. So I appreciate it. I appreciate them saying this is what we should do and then going back and saying this is what we should do, why we should do it. Naturally, they're going to be facing certain people that I'm just like, for why? Now, naturally, Gaara's going to have to face his dad. That's totally unresolved territory right there. Obviously. I question at first, you know, Asuma and what's his name, Tsunade's like lover or whatever, her love, going to the ocean side. Because for me, I just feel like Asuma has to be wherever Shikamaru is, but he's currently in Gaara's unit, but if they're going to break off half that unit, then perhaps he's going to go to the ocean side and then it's going to be a whole thing. Unclear, unsure, but I feel like that's just how it's going to have to go. I don't know who the other people are significant for. Obviously, the significance of whatever his name is to Tsunade, but I highly doubt she's going to leave. Maybe, I know the old man had to leave because he's like the only one who also knows about the chakra things and whatever, probably one of the only people that can handle it or deal with it or whatever English word should be used. But I don't know. I feel like if they go this fight without Tsunade having confronted him, then it just would be bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how these are all going to match up, and maybe I shouldn't be like playing the chess game too many pieces in advance when I'm not that good at chess to begin with. But these matchups are going to be interesting. Yep, that's the word I'm sticking with. But mostly this episode was just a lesson on strategy, which again, I still appreciate, but was somehow odd. And of course, you're going to have all the Kage together. Their little reunion was kind of hilarious. And I think it's funny that they just assumed that it was the second Hokage and then the fourth Kage, aka Gaara's dad, just being like, yeah, actually, no, even in my time, he was long gone. So, I don't know. There's a lot going on here. But I should just end because I'm not going to get anywhere. Again, this episode was very, like, informational, very in the middle, wasn't very overly exciting, not really a lot of battle starting. But that does make me wonder which battle we're going to get into because there's a lot of movement about to happen. So I hope we do a little bit of focusing, but I have a feeling that I'm going to get really confused because they're going to jump around a lot. Again, hopefully not, but we'll see. So thank you all so much for watching and continue to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. And until next time, bye.